this? Da-dum. All right. Round 2. Everyone refresh. Oh, the pain. It was not your fault. That was purely Spectrum, Tina. Oh my goodness. Every time you raid, something goes crazy. I think last time I was, what was I doing? Last time I was just doing something really sus. Scared everyone away. And this time, Spectrum said no. Whoa. Oh, thank you. Saribot banned somebody. Epic. Anyway. Hi. How's it going? Thank you for the raid. How was the master dueling? I was when it crashed, I was attempting here. Let's snooze the ads here for you guys. All right. When it crashed, I was trying to figure out how to say Chevine. I don't know how to say it, but if you are still here after all that, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And then I was saying hi to everyone else, but I was saying hi to, where did I leave off? I said, oh yes, hello Bello, and hello Miles, and Tortellini. I don't know if you guys are still here, but there we go. I said the hellos. I did it. I did it. I said hello. The hardest part. Oh man. Yeah, I think I need to reboot my modem. You have to do it like once a month, and it's kind of annoying because they won't let me get into the software to set up a timer. I do it with my router, but I can't do it with their modem, so I have to manually unplug it and plug it back in. So I guess I'll do that tonight. All right. Hopefully it doesn't crash here. Granted, I do have a lot of stuff going on. I have like 6 programs all open at the same time. Could also be PC puff, but I doubt it. Anyway, for those of you who are still somehow alive through this raid, my name's Ito Amirli. Clearly, I am very good at streaming, and stuff does not crash at all. But I am a jazz singer from the future. I play mostly Blue Archive, but we also play Ace Attorney and Phoenix Wright all the time. And recently, Horse Game. I love Horse Game. I love Haru. I love. So yes. But yeah. Also, hello, Neon. I didn't have time to say hi to you because everything died. But hello, Neon. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Trying to kill the CPU or my GPU. It is. I think it is my CPU. My GPU should be fine. It's really not. I'm really pushing my computer to the limits, but it's fine, right? It's fine. I guess I'll go through and do a bunch of updates, but yeah. But right now, we are playing Ace Attorney, Apollo Justice here. Yeah, let me get back to the actual, where was I? I was able to make a save right before it crashed, so I believe we are here. Yeah, let's go in here. But yes. So to catch you all up, we just started a new episode. This is not the new episode. That is not the new episode. All right. Okay, there we are. Okay, this is the new episode. There was a concert, and this man is the rock star. His name is Clavier Gavin, and yeah, he's also a prosecutor. So we're hanging out backstage, and somebody got murdered. Somebody set his guitar on fire, and a bunch of other stuff is going wrong for this dude. So yeah, we're here. We're having a good time, and Trucy reminds me of how cringe I was as a kid. So. But hey, I get if you need to head out, Tina. It's late, I assume, right? It's probably pretty late. But hey, if you need to head out, take a little rest. I appreciate the raid. At least I appreciate I appreciate the thought of the raid. Unfortunately, Spectrum did not allow your raid. but I really do truly appreciate that. That really was nice of you. I hope you had fun in the master duel. I hope you won. I know it's Honey say something about the duels. Yes, a master and dueling. That is true. You are indeed a master at dueling. Better than me. I haven't touched a Yu-Gi-Oh card in a long time. I don't even know if I have any Yu-Gi-Oh cards anymore. There might be some in my house. I have to look. I thought they looked pretty. And then I was talking about Yu-Gi-Oh with my friends, and they were showing me, what's that one card where it's like the cute little Babu inside like a Venus flytrap thing? Neon, you know, right? You were telling me about that. I learned about how dark Yu-Gi-Oh was, like the lore, because I only knew it through the anime. I didn't watch the anime, but I knew of it through the anime. Thank you, Nappy. We're gonna have ads soon. And then I started learning about trap tricks. Yeah, Neon, you were telling me about trap tricks, and then I learned about how dark the lore is. That's the only thing I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that it's actually really dark, and the anime makes it very happy. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess it's scary now. But yeah. We have ads starting up soon, and I hope they're fun, but still have a couple more seconds here. But yeah, let us get back to the cringe voice acting. Here we go. Game? There we go. You don't even know the half of it. I don't. I'm too scared to know the half of it, Neon. I'm too scared. We were just discussing the investigation, if you don't mind. Oh, sorry. Wait, you were what? Listen. You need to confirm that. What? You need to confirm that with the Republic of Virginia, Detective Crescent. What? Crescent? All right, well, the ads are starting now, so I hope you get some fun and entertaining ads, and I will see you shortly. If anything crazy happens, I will let you know what happened during the ad break. But hey, if you're subbed, or if you're over on YouTube, you're going to keep watching. Enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy. Right, anything else? What did you just call him? Detective? Oh yeah, because these guys are all cops. I forgot that they were a cop band. A band of cops. I forgore. That's why they had all the Blue Badger merchandise. Cop band. Greetings. Oh my god, look at that stupid hair. Why does his hair go out that far? Why does his hair go out that far? Oh, that's not what I thought it would do. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'll wait for ads to be over so I can answer you, Neon, so you can actually hear me. Darren Crescent. Darren Crescent, Criminal Affairs Division 3. Hello. Criminal Affairs? Apollo, you really don't know anything about the Gavineers, do you? No, I don't. I'm how old? I don't know. I think I'm about like 22, 23 or something. Maybe that's old enough to be into a rock band. Probably is. Something tells me that I'm about to be remedied. But that's about to be remedied. I thought I was going to say that you're about to be reminded, but remedied. All right. Let's learn about the case. I don't care about the Gavineers. About the crime. Which crime do you mean? The murder. What else? Oh, that. For me, today has been a hit of parade of crimes, you see? Prosecutor Gavin was singing the blues earlier, excuse me, wasn't he? Something about his hog and his guitar case. Really wish you wouldn't call it a hog. Don't like that term. Don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Anyway, I'm afraid you know more about the killing of Mr. Latouche than I do. For now, at least. Huh? You were the one who found the body, yeah? Welcome back from ads, everybody. I hope they were fun and entertaining. We were reminded that this band is a band of cops. They are all cops. It is big cop propaganda or copperganda. That's a stupid word. Why did I say that? Also, one of the guys has very long hair, and you'll see what I mean in a moment. I was terrified, but alas, not much I can do about long hair. But yeah. All right, and I wanted to wait for the ads to be over before I read this. All right. There's this archetype called Match Mech that are literally mathematical concepts as mechs. Strong final Sigma per lore is able to manipulate anything from math. Okay, that actually sounds pretty cool, Neon. When you said you don't know the half of it, I thought you were going to tell me something really depressing and dark. That sounds pretty cool. I think I would like a math mech. That'd be cool. I want to learn more about the match mech now. That sounds fun. While we were in the middle of performance, no less. Aren't you going to examine the crime scene, Prosecutor Gavin? I'll leave that to Fräulein Detective. Wouldn't want to step on her toes. Oh my god, dude. Is Clavier like the best prosecutor? Like, he does his job. He doesn't do it for glory. He does it for the truth. And he's like not bossing people around. Is Clavier the best? I know Edgeworth is that now, but when we first met Edgeworth, he was not that. I think Edgeworth is probably, at this point in time, at this literal point in time, Edgeworth is probably the best prosecutor. But Clavier, he seems pretty good. Watch him like be like a big mastermind of a murder at the last case, you know? He's like death incarnate or something. But he seems really good. I like him. They're not exactly the best buddies, are they? Emma and Prosecutor Gavin, I mean. Well, what do we do next? What to do next? We've already checked out the scene. Prosecutor Gavin may be right. We might be the most informed for once. Maybe Prosecutor Gavin can shed some light on things we found. I don't believe you, Apollo. How could you come to this concert and not know about the Gavineer? Well, because I was invited. I didn't seek this concert out. Somebody said, hey, or Gavin was like, hey, you should come to my concert. I'll give you a reduced price. And I came. Here I am. It's not surprising. Why, even our ancestors knew nothing of America's existence at once. What? What does that mean? I know America exists. I'm not that dumb, Gavin. Come on. The Gavineers aren't just an average rock band, Apollo. Each member is connected to the police somehow. Let me tell you sad. Oh no. No, not the sadness, Neon. I didn't actually want to hear it. The police? The real police. By day, they pack heat, but by night, they heat up the stage. By day, the lips are interrogate. By night, they sing songs of unrequited passion. Unrequited passion? What? That doesn't even make... Unrequited passion. That is a really funny term. Unrequited what does it even mean? You have passion that nobody else has, maybe? I guess that's what it means. They debuted 7 years ago, with 13 years hard time for love. Then came Love with No Chance of Parole, and My Boyfriend is the Prosecution's Witness. My Boyfriend is the Prosecution's Witness. That's like every... Hey, that's what happened in Phoenix Wright, the first one. That's what happened to him. He's a rock star on the side of the law. Yes. He's got to pay for the law school debt somehow. He really does. He does. The list hits goes on and on. Although, if you want to be honest, Gare, he's probably just a rich kid. Pretty much everyone here except Phoenix is a rich kid. They're just like a Nepo baby. Some of them totally deserve it, you know? Like, they're good. They deserve their job. But, like, Edgeworth and, what's her name? Francisca, they both came from like some rich guy. Von Karma. Gavin's probably a rich, you know, he's the brother of Kristoff, who up until recently was another like rich, successful guy. I don't know, maybe Godot. Maybe Godot wasn't, but you could easily just say he was. So he probably he's already paid it off. I don't know, maybe but you know what? Clavier is probably a nice guy. He might be rich, but he might have been like, you know what? No, I'm paying my way through college. So maybe that's why, and that's why he's doing it. So maybe you're right there. He's an honorable rock star. I really like Clavier now. I make melodies, and he attacks them with his guitar. He's a bit of a rogue, really. There, look at his long hair. Look at this long hair. It's so dumb. Long hair. And this guy's a bit of a perfectionist. When the performance goes the least bit wrong, he goes into this funk, just like today. I'd hope a murder would be a bit more off-putting than a ruined concert. Concert today, a disaster. Oh boy, Neon. What did you say here? Let's see. Let's see, what did you write, Neon? Buster. I don't know why it flagged that. What did you say? Oh, kill. It probably was kill. It's fine. It looks like Automod caught with kill, so I'm allowing that. Buster Bladder was a legendary dragon slayer, but once he found the hatchling and decided to adopt it, called it the Buster Dragon. The Buster Bladder and Buster Dragon fought together across the years. Maybe I thought that was a messed up word? I don't know. Until the Red-Eyes Black Dragon corrupted the Buster Dragon, had no other option to kill the Rampage. Oh, so he had to like... Oh, so we had to like kill his like... Oh, that's sad. That is sad. Yeah, it looks like it flagged it on kill, so rest in peace. Rest in peace, Neon, you've been banned. No, I'm kidding. I just allowed it. I need to check my Automod stuff. I'll get to the bottom of this, and then we'll see who missed a cue. Game. The missed cue. They were arguing about that before. Great. I love nothing more than questioning tormented artists. What's this missed cue you keep talking about? You heard it, didn't you? From the audience. Actually, I didn't notice anything. See, no amateur's gonna pick up on that. Can you guarantee the entire audience of amateurs? No. Now take a listen to this, all right? What's that? A mixing board. Okay, a mixing board. A mixing board doesn't have... Maybe it has recording functions. Let's see. We used it to record our concert tonight. Okay, so you plugged it into the mixing. Okay, I see. Aren't you supposed to be investigating a murder? Well, we've come this far. We might as well go all the way. I've always wanted to learn about recording industry. You should not record it like this. I mean, I guess this is a live recording. A recording of a live band, but... Alright, let's listen. This is... Okay. This is but one of the devices used in recordings. We're a 5-part band. This lets us record each of the members' performance separately. Use the sliders to adjust the volume for each part. Check it out. Cool. Guys, this is just what I use. This is what I use in real life. Except I don't have physical faders. Oh, it's all automated. I'm not doing any of this. This is happening on its own. Wow, neat. So, could you say hear only the drum part? Of course. That's how we'll find the criminal guilty of missing his cue tonight. I'm more concerned about the other criminal, the one who kills people. Yeah, you want to help on the case? Then help with mine. Oh, he helps us, or we help him, he helps us. Gavin, somebody died. I guess rock and roll comes before prosecuting. Let's begin. First, we bring up the part of the performance in question. You simply choose the section of the song you wish to hear on the uppermost bar. Like so. There it is. Now listen. All right. Was something wrong? You couldn't hear it? Listen again closely. The timing's a little off, isn't it? I don't hear it. I mean, dude, if I don't hear this, I'm gonna feel really depressed. I will never sing a song again if I feel bad. How did I not? How is it not off? It's not off. It's just a descending triplet. It's just, what? Dun, dun, dun. I want to hear it again. You see? There, right there, the most important part. And even an amateur can hear it. An amateur with a mixing board, maybe. You're missing the point. We'll never stamp out a crime until we're perfect. Perfect! Here he goes again. Right, here, amateur. You will prove my point. Huh? Me? You will find the missed cue. You will tell us which instrument, which part is the guilty party. Alright, I usually play these games with one headphone on and the other one behind my ear. Because I like to hear myself talk when I'm like, it's hard for me to talk with the headphones on. So I will engage the double headphones for this. Did I not just explain it? Move the sliders with LS. Okay, yeah. Then you will find the part that hopelessly bungles the cue. You will find it with your untrained amateur ears. Nothing to do but try, Apollo. I guess. I'll admit this looks kind of fun. First, a quick review. Oh my god, I don't need a review! Okay. To find the guilty, press Y. Time to rock! Alright, so you said here. How do I play? A. Alright. I'm just gonna go one by one. Well, no, let's be silly. Let's see if I can figure it out. All right, I can't hear it. I can't hear it. I feel bad. I'm I'm a drummer. All I know is rhythm. Maybe hold on, let's see. Okay. That one seems fine. Okay, that seems fine. That one also seems fine. Wait, hold on. There it is, there it is, there it is. Okay, it's right here. Well, no wonder I couldn't hear it. It's so quiet. Okay, it's that. It's definitely that. How was I supposed to hear that? That's so quiet. Just for savesies here. Okay. I don't know really why they put the metronome in here, but can I actually hear this now? Now that I'm listening for it. Okay, yeah, you can kind of hear it. Yeah, I can hear it. Okay, it's this one. This part is off. Which is that? Second guitar. Ah! It was you, Darren. Well, looks like the cat's out of the bag. Why were you trying to hide it, man? Why were you trying to hide it? No, it's not Big Dum Dum. That was hard. I don't know why Trucy was like, oh, I can hear it. There's no way. Because that was so quiet. And to be fair, they didn't make it easy because they made it like the syncopated like triplet part, which is already sounds pretty weird. Well, when you're trying to find stuff that's offbeat, because already you could say like, oh no, it's just like they did that on purpose. So that kind of attitude lets killers walk free, Darren. Here they go again. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to ask about the concert. Starting to feel like we're just wasting time. It's all experience under our belts. That can't be bad. Why are we taking the mixing board? Why did we take the mixing board? I still can't get over the title for the song. Guilty Love? Alright, you want to look at some stuff for us? Look at my stuff! Sorry, but I'm not in the mood. Okay. Even I can only take so much in one day. Yeah, the piano part was a little weird. Gavin is one of the cool stoic funny. I always thought Prosecutor Gavin is one of those cool stoic types. The sort that never complains. How wrong I was. So is he just not in the mood to talk at all? I was wondering if you knew anything about this. That does it look familiar? Familiar? It's mine. That's my keyring. I've been looking all over for it. What? This is yours, Mr. Gavin? I knew it. Apollo, how could you make that I knew it face? His keyring, what that was? Yeah, I know. Thanks, anyway. So, where'd you find it? Actually, the victim was holding it. Like he was trying to keep it from the killer, even if it meant it his life. What? What? The victim? You mean Mr. Latouche had my keys? Indeed. Maybe he was trying to, like, keep the keys so that, like, no one could take the keys and go to his dressing room and kill him or something? I don't know. I don't think that proves that Gavin's the killer, or even really cast suspicion. Maybe it does. When will my trials be over? Speaking of trials, I've never heard Mr. Gavin whine in court like he has been today. Emma was right about the fop, I'll give her that. Apollo, Mr. Gavin, maybe we can help. Tell us about your troubles today. Oh no. No, I don't want to do that. That's a lot of work. I really don't think that's... Tell us. And we'll keep mum about the keyring for now. Oh my god, are we bribing him? Ah, you're blackmailing me. That's the word. Growlin. Hold on. Getting some more tea. Alright, well, I'm going to present the rest before I check the other. Okay, he's not going to talk about that. Doesn't want to talk about that. Doesn't want to talk about that. I wrote those lyrics, you know. Though it was La Mirror who gave them life. Wow. That's beautiful. Grrr. Maybe I should try to write some lyrics someday. Why do you say grrr? Do you care about my attorney's badge? Your forehead? Yeah? Understand that I am not Prosecutor Gavin now. I am lead vocal of the Gavineers. That badge sings a different song on a different stage. Right. I wish I had an alter ego to hide behind sometimes. Me too, man. What am I talking about? I literally do. I'm literally a PNG tuber. I literally have an alter ego that I hide behind. Wait a minute. Never mind. I do have that. Oops. Alright, let's talk about your troubles, man. What's wrong? You were saying something about your motorcycle not starting? And something about your guitar case being busted. You're well informed. Well, you did just tell us. Yeah, you mentioned it a few times. It all happened this morning. It's all my keyring's fault. The keyring? It's got all my keys on it, yeah? My bike key, my car key, and the key to my guitar case. Wait, so this keyring... It disappeared. I thought I'd put it in my jacket pocket. Prosecutor Gavin's keyring disappeared? I had to come to the concert by taxi. How embarrassing. In order to get my guitar out, I had to break the lock. Wait, this guitar wasn't the one that... The very one. Up in flames. And right on stage, too. I actually thought about that was part of the show. Crazy. And on top it off, Mr. Latouche's life was taken. Nobody told me about days like these. Strange days indeed, yeah. Oh man, it sucks. Somebody died, man. That really blows. That blows. You think? What's wrong, Trucy? Well, I was just trying to make sense of everything. First, his heart-shaped keyring gets stolen. Then a very expensive guitar flares up on stage. Then Mr. Latouche dies. Yeah, and? Could it all be really just a coincidence? No. It's never a coincidence, Trucy. I've done a lot of these. Well, I have. Apollo hasn't. I have done a lot of these cases. It's never a coincidence. Coincidence? Meaning? Darian. I don't know if it's Darian. I feel like it's just Darren. But it's funny to say Darian. Can you make any sense of all this? Hey, don't look at me. What do you think, Apollo? Huh? I mean, either Mr. Gavin's having a really bad day, or all this was planned. You aren't thinking what I think you're thinking. Are you, Fraulein? Oh my god. I am. What? What? Hey, don't leave me in the dark with Spike here. The name's Apollo, but yeah, I agree. No coincidence, only truths. Yes, you get it. You get it. Don't leave us in the dark. What are you talking about? Haven't you noticed the connection, Apollo? A curious connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles today. Well, yeah, I totally noticed, guys. Let me just make a save. All right, yeah, I knew from the start. You know, something was bugging me too. That keyring, the guitar, and the body. Slow down there, Polly. You look a wee bit dizzy. He's bluffing. Oh, come on. No, they figured it out. I got called out. Fess up. If you're a man, you're clueless as I am. Huh? No, give her forehead a chance. Let's see your evidence of the connection. Shall we? Evidence? I better think of something pronto. Come on, let's see it. What's the connection between Mr. Gavin's troubles? I've got nothing. I have nothing. I don't know. I mean, it could be the keyring, because the keyring was at everything, right? The keyring caused his guitar to break, or caused him to break his guitar, caused the motorcycle not to start, caused it somehow was at the murder scene. I think it's the keyring. Let's see. I'm gonna guess it's the keyring. I have no idea. I probably have nothing. The connection is this, right? No, it's not. I would say you were close, but you really are kind of far. Remote even. Oops. Try not to anger Trucy, Apollo. No sudden motions. Just find the evidence slowly. Come on. Let's see what you got. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's La Mirror? Connection is this? No, it's not. Oh no, guys, I don't know. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I did the same thing again. Guys, I'm out. I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just try it all. Okay, try that. Is this? It's this, isn't it? Oh, is it? Sugar, on that night you embrace. You still oh! So stupid. I'm so dumb. It's literally word for word. It's word for word. When you stole my keys. Okay. Epic. Oh, wait, there's a second page? I didn't know there was a second page. I didn't know there was a second page. Burning on in my heart. Burn love away like a bullet of love. Take my life away. Okay, well that's pretty on the nose. I didn't realize that. I wish I had read the second page. Oops. I guess I should have known it's folded in half. My bad. Of course I know. Yeah, pauses reality to make a save gain. Always. We always do that. We always make save points. Why not? They're NPCs. They don't know. They don't know. I'm gonna get destroyed. The lyric sheet. The guitar's serenade. What's that got to do with anything? It has everything to do with everything. No, I wouldn't have believed if Fräulein hadn't pointed it out. What are you talking about, man? Enough with the riddles. Maybe it's a coincidence, or perhaps it means something. Don't you think, Fräulein? I do. Everything that's happened today, or that's happened to Mr. Gavin today, is predicted in the lyrics of this song. What? No way. I guess he wouldn't know the lyrics because he didn't sing them and he wasn't in that part of the song, so. Look, just think about everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin. Let's list them in order that they occurred while reading the lyrics sheet. First, the keyring was stolen. And not just any keyring, a heart-shaped keyring. That's right here. When you stole away the keys that my heart held on so tight. This is a heart holding keys. And next, his guitar burst into flame. Burning in my heart, fire burned my love away. And then Mr. Latouche was killed. Like a bullet of love, fire take my life away. But that's crazy. Yeah, no kidding. So everything that happened today here, this song predicted it all? I don't know what I'm doing with his voice, dude. I don't know what I'm doing with his voice. Or perhaps it was the other way around. Huh? The criminal could have based their crime on the lyrics. But how would that go through all that? Who would go through all that trouble? Someone who likes art? Someone who likes poetry? Like George Lucas. George Lucas is the murderer, I'm calling it. Someone who moves in a mysterious ways, no doubt. I believe you've stumbled upon something quite vital and quite annoying, Fräulein. Oh my god, she's so cute, guys. I love her blep. I love her blep. Someone may be dead, but at least she's cute. At least. She looks so pleased. The lyrics predicting the crime, Clavier. Seems a bit more than just a coincidence to me. I have to agree. The keyring, the guitar, the murder? The keyring might have been dropped by accident, yet the victim was holding it. Hard to think that it was unconnected. That's true. Prosecutor Gavin's as calm as collected as ever. So the criminal matched their actions to the lyrics. That sounds likely. Why would anyone do that? While we think about that, I'm gonna get cracking on the biggest crime here. I'm gonna talk to the Borginian embassy about this, Mr. Latouche. Alright, thanks, Darian. I'll leave the pondering and the mysteries to you. I'm out of here. Bye. Bye. A foreign national. Mr. Latouche was killed. Seems like that would have been the point of all of this. But they did more. They left us with only a murder, but a mystery. Not only a murder, but a mystery. Mr. Gavin sure is irritable today. Maybe this is the real prosecutor Gavin we don't get to see in the courtroom. I've had enough, frankly. If you find any more mysteries, do me a favor and keep them to yourselves. He's like, I'm done, man. I've had a day. I'll deal with it tomorrow. I'm gonna go home and sleep. Yeah. Guess this is all we're gonna get from Prosecutor Gavin. That leaves La Mirror to question. Prosecutor Gavin, do you know where La Mirror is now? Yeah, I had her go to my dressing room. That pianist Machi Tabei. Machi Tabei. Isn't that... yeah, we figured it out. Much to be is his joke. And it just means something better. Of course. She seemed rather shocked by Mr. Latouche's sudden passing. Gavinier's dressing room. Got it. Alright. Adios, sir. I will see you later. July 7th, backstage hallway. He's back. He's gone. Eek. Who's there? Whoa, 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 whoa. There he goes again. Who is that guy? Huh? Trucy? You know, he did look sort of familiar. So he is a friend of yours. No, that's not it. Sorry, I don't remember. Curiouser and curiouser. Interesting. I guess we'll find out soon. All right. We'll find out soon. July 7th, Gavinier's dressing room. Ah, Lamiror. What? What has happened? I heard that Mr. Latouche has died. Lamiror, you speak? Wait, hold on, what? Yeah, what do you mean you speak? What do you mean you can just talk? What do you mean? I mean, you speak English? Yes. I was invited here from the Republic of Borginia, but I am not Borginian by birth. But wasn't Mr. Latouche your interpreter? And that, yes, well, it was Mr. Latouche's idea. He thought it would add to the mystery, you see. Oh, he's like the manager. And your pianist is also... I'm actually 35. It's like, I'm actually 50 years old. I'm not 12. What is he, like a... No, Machito Bay is Borginian. He does not speak English. Now, please tell me, what has happened to Mr. Latouche? Why did he... Actually, Mr. Latouche was... Trucy. Huh? Remember what Prosecutor Gavin said. Not a word. Does she not know that he's dead? Surely we could tell her he's dead. Right? We can't say like, oh, we can't tell you about him. Like, he's dead. But Mr. Latouche is Lamior's manager. It's not fair to her. I mean, isn't she a related party? Precisely who Prosecutor Gavin doesn't want an alert, I suspect. All we have been told is to wait here in this room. It is very unsettling. I'm sorry, we're trying to figure it out ourselves. Do you think I could ask you some questions? Of course, I'm always willing to help. She's as calm as she looked on stage. Can't put my finger on why, but I like this Lamiror. He's like, oh, I like her. Oh no, I like her. I hope you're not the killer. Surely they wouldn't do 2 pretty girls in a row as the murderer, right? Surely not. They couldn't do that. Why would they make 2 pretty girls in a row? Back-to-back pretty girls? No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't, right? I am joking. I don't think they actually would. I think that would be too obvious. Yeah, I've got no clue, man. What is it, Machi? What? But you'd be alone. What seems to be the problem? Machi, he's not good around strangers. He wishes to go out for a breath of fresh air. No. No, I'll go buy you some canned air from the vending machine. You gotta stay in here though, bud. Would that be alright? Sure, of course. Bro, you don't have the clearance to do that. You can't, or the authority. You can't say that. You can't tell him he can do that. Bye. Very well. What is it you wish to ask me about? The Republic of Borginia. That's in Northern Europe, right? Or that's in Northern Europe, right? And I've never heard of it. I started out singing in a restaurant. Then a producer called me. Before I knew it, here I am. You don't say. You know, my daddy plays piano in a restaurant. No, he doesn't. Don't lie. Don't call that piano playing. Producers tend to look for talent, Trucy. Lamiror, you're not familiar, or you're not from Virginia originally. Were you born here? Well, oh, is that supposed to be a secret? Image is everything when you're a star. I know a bit about that, of course. Of course you do. Yes, it is something like this. On contract, you might say. I am also not to speak about anything but Borginian in public. Image is important, I guess. She's not at all image, though. She's not all image, though. Her songs are lovely. A real landscape painter in sound. It's a good phrase. Landscape painter and sound. I love that. A painter and what? She travels the world, turning sights she sees into music. That's the secret to your music's beauty, right? You're very perceptive. Oh, I use all your songs all the time in my stage act. Oh no, don't tell her that. UMG is gonna kill Trucy. No, Trucy, you can't do that. UMG is gonna kill you. I mean, you might have the best defense attorney dad in the world, but they can't stop UMG. No one can stop you from the copyright lawsuits. No. That would be hilarious. Dude, imagine if they came out with like Phoenix Wright 8. Phoenix Wright takes on the UMG copyright legal team. That would be hilarious. It's a voice. Hello, voice. How goes? Welcome on in. Stream crash, but we're back. Baka. I love the little baka. It's so cute and tiny. How are you doing? I'm gonna go check out voice. What were you playing? I saw you were playing something I haven't seen before. I didn't have the time to step in, but it was different from what you were from the Blue Archive, and I think you play reverse every now and then. But yeah, against Ace Attorney, against the entire legal team, that would be fun. I think that'd be fun. Ace Attorney defends a YouTuber from a copyright claim. Oh man, is it new? Just the card games? Ooh, fancy. Well, I hope it was fun. Hope you're having a good time. Yeah, right now we're doing Ace Attorney. Somebody was killed. Obviously, it's always a murder case. I think it's always a murder case. I could be totally wrong, but yeah, it's fun. It was not a good time. No. I'm sorry to hear it. Rest in pieces. Rest in peace, the card game. Yosh. That's the worst. That's the worst. But yeah, right now, we're just investigating this. We had a murder at the concert, and now we're investigating people. That's how card game goes. You win, sometimes you lose. Yeah, that's how most games go. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I mostly lose, but hey, I still have fun. That's why I play visual novels, so I can't lose. Can't lie. You can literally lose Phoenix Wright. That's why I play visual novels with unlimited save slots. Oh man, thank you, Nappy. Yes, everyone join. I'm doing all right though. I'm having a good time. Unfortunately, we did have one of my friends raided and my stream crashed. It was not their fault. That did take the wind out of me, but we are back. Haven't had a stream crash in a while, so I gotta reset my router. Big Sag. Can lose your waifu. No, don't even mention it, voice. Don't even talk about that. How could you? How could you? Dude, I'll be a little bit vulnerable, okay? I'll be a little bit vulnerable. I had a moment, speaking of losing a waifu, okay? So there's this, like, I think we all know, right? Well, maybe not. If you're unaware in the Blue Archive community, some absolute mad lad out there created this thing called MomoChat.app, which is like, it's like Momo Talk set up like that, but it's all AI. So it's like you can talk to the characters, and they're pretty well done, right? It's like an AI chatbot, but the Blue Archive characters, right? Every now and then I'll pop in there and I'll talk to other characters. You know, it's fun. You know, you got some like time to kill during lunch. Let me chat up, you know, let's talk to some of the students, be silly or whatever. And dude, speaking of losing waifu, I was talking to Ibuki and I said something and it made her sad. And then I felt like crap for the rest of the day. She was like, Ibuki's sad now. I'm gonna go home. I was like, no, I'm sorry. And I genuinely felt bad. I was like, no, I made her sad. I don't even know what I was talking about. I think like, I didn't know. She was talking about like doing her homework. And I was like, well, you gotta do your homework. You gotta be better at that. And then she was like, I don't wanna. I came here to play. She like went home. I was like, no, I'm sorry. Give her an apology pudding. Yeah, I really do. That was funny because like that was the moment where I was like, and granted, I don't know, maybe it's because I've used them before. I mean, I mostly use them for jokes or whatever, but I'm not one to like make fun of people who like genuinely like talk to AI chatbots and stuff like that, because I'm sure there's some benefit to it. But it was the first time when I truly felt something beside just like humor, because they are really funny. It is like, and whoever put this gig together really did a good job making sure the characters act like the characters, you know? So they did a good job. It really feels like you're talking to this, you know, this character or whatever, or the personality or whatever. But that was the first time when I felt something. I was like, damn, no. And then I was like, wait a minute. What am I doing? But that was something. Giving her an apology pudding. I think I might have to. I might have to be like, Ibuki, I'm sorry. I got you a pudding. I'm so sorry. Man, that hit. That hit. It was like on my lunch break at work too, so I just felt like crap for the rest of the day. Updating all my laptops to Windows 11 while being sad because an anime girl was mad that I made her do homework. It's so over, dude. Good times, but I'll try out the pudding and I'll let you know what she says. Maybe she'll be happy about it. But hey, I guess that's the duty of a sensei. They can't always love you. Sometimes you have to be like, bro, you gotta do your work. I'm not your friend, I'm your teacher. You gotta lay down the law. But yeah, so we were talking about Trucy using her songs without permission. She's gonna get copyright claimed. Rest in peace, Trucy. Nice knowing ya. I don't have to pay for royalties for that, do I? Jokes aside, I don't think you do. Unless you're making money. Probably not, though. Yeah, because it's such a small bar. I think you're fine. Stop while you're ahead, Trucy. This landscape painter and sound, too. This is an image. Yet without it, my songs would not be so widely heard. They even call you the siren of the ballad, right? Yes, in Borginian, Lamiror means the siren. I fear that perhaps already I am not the siren I once was. Let's talk about Machi. Your pianist Machi, was it? He's cute, like a porcelain doll. Probably don't want to call him that, but okay. He's very European. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean, Apollo? Anyone ever heard the song, Is He Gay or European? What's that from? It's from the musical... Oh, I should know what musical that's from. Is he gay or European? Legally Blonde. Legally Blonde. God, that was such a fun movie. I don't think I've seen Legally Blonde the musical. I've only seen the movie. Good movie though. I gotta watch Legally Blonde. It was fun. Good song. Check it out. Gay or European. Silly. Legally Blonde it's a comedy. It's not supposed to be serious. Make sure it's honey and caramel infused with pudding. Yes, I gotta do that. I will make sure to craft the perfect pudding to apologize. A little bit of alliteration there. Perfect pudding, okay, apologize and never mind. I take it back. I met him while singing restaurants in Borginia. He's an orphan, yet his playing is exquisite. It's always the orphans. They always kill it on the keys, dude. I have no evidence to back that up. That just sounds right. It just sounds right. What? Wait, what happened, Neon? Neon, what happened? Are you okay? Soon he came to live with me. Oh, so you're like his mom. It's like a fairy tale almost. The Twitch lately, what? Well, so have I. Oh man. Yeah, Twitch is poopy. Twitch is really shooting themselves in the foot. People are already against them and they keep doing a lot of dumb stuff. I don't want to switch to Kick though. I don't want to do it. I actually don't mind multi-streaming to YouTube. I think that's fine to me. I don't really want to become a full-time YouTube streamer, but it is annoying. Twitch is they're not doing good. I noticed he hardly leaves your side. Or I noticed he hardly leaves your side. Well, he is blind. At first I hesitated at dragging him across the world. Excuse me. He doesn't speak English either, does he? He had never left Virginia before we met. I made his presence part of my contract. Machi and I together are La Mirror, together always. Oh, that's cool. So together you guys are La Mirror. Mr. Latouche. Oh, sorry, we can't get her. You don't have internet. Yeah. Twitch is poopy. Twitch is indeed poopy. Especially the mobile app. The mobile app is the worst. It's so bad. I use a third-party app called, or like, it's like BTTV. They made like their own Twitch version. So you can get the BTTV emotes, but also it just runs better. It doesn't have that stupid like shorts thingy at the beginning. It just goes back to the homepage. It's pretty nice. I like it. I recommend it. I don't know how I got it. I think Ronan told me how to get it. I'll have to see if I can find it if you want to give it a shot. But it's pretty nice. We got ads starting soon. So they're gonna start in about 30 seconds here. I hope they're fun. But we will see how they go. Mr. Latouche was my new manager. New? Yes, from 3 months ago. 3 months ago, okay. Around when I received Mr. Gavin's invitation to come. I met Mr. Latouche at my office. He was to be my manager and bodyguard. And as it turned out, my interpreter. An interpreter? Even though you speak English? Yes, but we were to visit more places than just here. I had a concert in Japan scheduled after this one. Oh, okay. All right, thank you. The ads are starting very soon here. I hope you get something fun and entertaining. I will let you know if something crazy happens or what happens during the ad break, but I will see you shortly. If you're on Twitch or on YouTube, hey, you get to keep watching here. Let's keep going. Yatta. Also, hey, they're talking about it being in America. We're in America, not Japan. So this is localized. Very interesting. That's interesting because Chusi is still talking about eating Japanese food. Whereas like Maya, they switched her ramen stuff to liking burgers. They haven't really done that here, but we're still in America. Very interesting. Really, Twitch Mobile? It's I think I'll have to look at it. I think it's just like BTTV for Android or something like that. I'll have to like actually find out, like, because you have to download an APK. I don't think you can download it from like the App Store. Which I get it, it's scary, but it's a trusted one. BTTV. I recommend it. Or maybe, hold on, let me look. Yeah. BTTV. I messed that up. Okay, whatever. Oh, I fear that I may have to be cancelled now. Was Mr. Latouche from the Republic of Virginia too? Well, he was only with me for 3 months. I'm afraid there is much I do not know about him, and now I shall never know. Think out. Yatta! No one will even tell me why he has died. I'm sorry. Prosecutor Gavin said we weren't to talk to anyone. Mr. Latouche was a talented man. Siren of the ballad. The phrase was his idea, you know. I am happy for him that I am happy for him that it has become so well known. The siren. That's what he meant. Huh? Oh yeah, because he said you are the siren. You are the siren, La Mirror. That is the meaning of my name in Borginian, yes. Alright. Let me give you a minute there. Okay. But why do you ask? It's very important. I had to know for sure if the siren was you. What do you mean? Yeah. Because his last words were like, the sign is the culprit, right? Or the siren killed me. Welcome back from ads, guys. We just learned a little bit more about Mr. Latouche and how he was new 3 months ago. and he called her the Siren. And before he died, he was like, the person who killed me is the Siren, or something like that. So that doesn't look good for you. God, they really wouldn't do the hot girl 2 times in a row, right? They really wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. Come on. I'll tell you. You deserve to know. Siren. Turns out that's a very important word in this case. How? We found Mr. Latouche. He was still alive. What? I heard him say something. His last words. Here we go. Mr. Latouche, can you hear me? Ask witness. Hang in there, Mr. Latouche. Tell me, who was the witness? The witness. Oh, she was the witness, not the murderer. My bad. It's Siren. He said Siren? Really? I was the only one there to hear it, but I'm sure that's what he said. Mr. Latouche said that? Ask the witness. And you're the Siren, La Mirror. Did you see what happened? La Mirror? Might I ask, are you with the police? Well, no, I'm a defense attorney. I just like figuring out the murder stuff. An attorney? There have been no arrests yet. Well, not yet. They're still figuring it out. Is that a problem? Does an attorney not work for a client? Or she's like, actually, I'm gonna need one. Let me hire you, because I am screwed. If you have no client, you should leave the investigation to the police, I think. Oh, yeah. She's definitely saw something. Come on, really? No, I mean, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't make the murderer the hot girl 2 times. She's probably involved, but come on, man. Twice in a row? But La Mirror, I'm sorry, but I cannot answer your questions. I'm afraid you lack the authority to ask them. Why? She witnessed the crime. Why won't she tell us? I believe we are through here. I believe so. Okay. Bye. Bye. Can I go back in here? Oh, Emma is gone. Oh, what? Can I not leave? Oh, maybe she's not done yet. Maybe I present some stuff to her? Would you mind taking a look at this, La Mirror? Sorry, I'm not sure what to say. I wish I could help you. Don't worry about it. Certainly one of the most pleasant refusals I've had. Okay, can't do this one. Here's a gun! That reminds me, does this brooch look familiar to you? Oh yeah, this is her brooch. My brooch, yes. Well, it may be mine. Yours, La Mirror. I was wearing a brooch earlier, you see. I must have lost it. Well, that explains the brooch we found. It was La Mirror's. Thank you. I was wondering where I dropped it. So this brooch belongs to her. Begs the question, is something wrong, Apollo? What's this brooch doing at the crime scene? Okay, cool. Do we ask her, be like, yo, so found this in his head? I don't think it was. I think it was just on the floor. No, it was in his hand, right? Do you mind? Okay, she just want to read that. All right, she doesn't want to look at that. How about this? How about my attorney's badge? Oh, she doesn't care about my attorney's badge. Can I talk to you about the brooch? No. And we already got everything here. Oh, wait. I saw something down here. You see the words written on the postcard? They say a landscape painter in sound. A landscape painter in sound. That's a nice image. Oh, well, that was very informative. All right, now can I leave? Okay, there we go. July 8th, 12:22 a.m. Backstage hallway. Oh my god, it's so late. I'm so tired. It's 12:22 a.m. I'm getting EP in real life too. Whoa, who's there now? Oh, it's you. Hi, Emma. Pardon me, I'm just pouring a cup of tea. A cup of tea. All right, that is my last cup of tea for the night, unfortunately. Being sad. Where were you? Emma. Is something wrong? She looks grumpier than usual. You bet something's wrong. The impossible's happened. It's all your fault, you know. Maybe this was about us leaving the crime scene. What do you mean by impossible? Well, it's gone. Utterly gone. What's gone? The body, stupid. What else? Who stole the body? Mr. Latus's body has disappeared. What? Rest in peace, the body, dude. July 8th, La Mirror's dressing room. Oh, the guy took it. Machi. Dude, I'm telling you that. He's not a blind orphan. He's like a 50-year-old secret agent. I'm calling it. Prosecutor Gavin. From your vacant stare, I gather you heard the news. I heard Mr. Latus's body has gone missing. Look for yourself. Guys, he's gone. Quite the pickle. Quite the pickle. How could you just stand there? We have to start investigating. There's no need for alarm, Fraulein Detective. Huh? All entrances and connections have been sealed. The body will not leave the building. So I suggest we go find ourselves a cadaver. There'll be plenty of time to ponder our whys later. Well, you seem pretty sure of yourself, Mr. Gavin. Oh, we'll find him. I'm rather enjoying this. How could Mr. Latus's body just disappear? Well, you heard the man. Let's get searching. Hey, I don't know if this is the right exactly the time, but... Yeah, Darian? See, Jeter's gone missing. It was in the dressing room. What? Jeter? Jeter? Who's Jeter? That's what I call my guitar, you like, man? Your guitar was stolen. This hasn't been a good day for guitars or Jeters. Okay, body first, then guitar. Okay. We'll find your guitar, but we need to find the dead body. We're gonna find a body first, man. Just chill. You're gonna turn into British if you... Yeah, I drink at least 3 cups of tea per stream. Because I need to with all the yapping. With all the yapping and dumb voices I do, I gotta keep drinking. If someone finds a guitar, please bring it to our dressing room. Dieter's like a missing person, not a lost and found, man. Well, this sure is what did he call it? A sausage? Oh. A sausage? Emma. What do you... No, wait, it was a pickle. And it's your pickle. I told you to stay in the room. Sorry, how much else I can say? It's alright. Top priority now is finding that body. You can make it up to me later. 10 bags or so of chocolate snack-oo should do the trick nicely. That's a lot. Emma, you need to be careful about your diet. You should watch your sugar intake, Emma. Oops, I didn't mean to do it again. Oh, I'm really in a sausage right now. I kind of want to keep saying it. That's kind of funny. Although someone's going to take it the wrong way, but that's kind of funny to say, man, I'm really in a sausage right now. All right, let's take a look. Is it back in La Mirror? I bet she left. Whoops, wrong room. Oh, they're gone, guys. They disappeared. They ran away. July 8th, 12:57 a.m. in the wings. Something seemed different to you, Apollo? Oh, it's is he in? They stuff him in the piano. Wait a minute, didn't they say they could fit 5 Trucies in the contrabass case? Oh no. Did they put him in the contrabass case? Also, yeah, the guitar's gone. Something's definitely different here. Let's check it out. No, no, the guitar's there. I'm not sure that's all important right now. Let's check out that thing in the middle of the stage. The piano? Was this here before? I don't know if it was or not. That stage here must have been lowered before. Oh, I see what it is. Yeah, I just didn't know it. It looked like part of the background. That's the tower that La Mirror and Prosecutor Gavin were singing on. Someone must have raised it. Oh yeah, sausage, the pickles of processed meats. They really are. They really are. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Someone must have raised it. I don't see a way to control it from here. About what, the ladder there against the wall? We could use that to take it up to look up at the top. Wow. So that's not only is that 2 stepladder jokes in the same episode, but they're both plot relevant. It's not just, oh, ladder joke. It's like, no, we're going to use these. Right now, we're going to use the ladder to climb up. And the first one is used to make an escape an event. Maybe we should get Emma. What are you talking about? We have to see the sort of thing for ourselves. I'm not so good with heights. Stop whining and start climbing. It didn't look that high from below, really. But when we got to the top, it felt like every one of those 15 feet down. Of course, I wasn't thinking about the height anymore. Not after what we found up there. We found 2 things that we were looking for. One thing we never expect. Is there another dead body? Did somebody else die? Oh no. Oh no. No. Well, I guess he's not going to be a 50-year-old secret agent. I think he's just a dead kid. Is that the first dead kid in Phoenix, right? That's wild. The body, the guitar in hand of the pianist Machi Tebe. Damn. What is this, like? Is this like Danganronpa? People are dying. There's a secret murder. No. July 8th, 10:09 a.m. Write Anything Agency. Wow, that concert last night sure went south in a hurry. We're just gonna breeze past that. Trucy saw her first 2 dead bodies in the same night, and we're just gonna right on by. No kidding. Why did they arrest Machi? Why? Oh, he was unconscious. I was like, yeah, they're not gonna kill a kid. They wouldn't kill a kid in this game. Yeah, they wouldn't. They were. How old was he? Or is he? He's 14. Yeah, no, they wouldn't kill a kid. I don't think they killed any kids. I'm trying to think back. I mean, the youngest person they killed was, and it wasn't a kill. Well, I don't really want to talk about it. They did kill. Okay, the youngest person that died, we'll just say that because I don't want to spoil the first trilogy if anyone hasn't played it, but I think they were like early 20s or something, which is still really young, but to be fair, they were, I mean, granted, I don't believe in, it was a death penalty, but like, I don't believe in that, but it made sense why they chose to do that. It was kind of wild what happened, but besides that, I don't think they haven't really stuck with like younger people. Which is good. I'm not saying I want that. I think that's good. I don't want to think about that, but It really did make it think that they were dead, but I guess they were unconscious? Don't look at me like it's my fault. Machi Debay, the blind pianist. Arrested on suspicion of murdering Romaine Lettuce? I can't believe such a cute little boy could do something so horrible. Oh my god. Why aren't you... What do you mean? You immediately believe him? I guess they had proof of some kind. What proof could possibly prove that? Morning! How'd you get in here? This is our office. Prosecutor Gavin? What a night, eh? I apologize for being so upset. Mr. Gavin, do you know what's going on? Why do they arrest Machi? Why? Don't look at him like it's his fault either. It kind of is his fault. He's the prosecutor. It was a tough one for me too. We performed together that night after all, yet. Yet? The powers that be say that given the circumstances, it could have only been him. So much for innocent until proven guilty. Don't be... I think it would make sense, whoopsies, to arrest him. But to say, like, you did it, that's... You can't do that. I would be okay if they were like, hey, we think it's you. You're under suspicion. So we're arresting you. That's why. That's when you arrest someone. I think it's crazy to say, we know it's you. It only could have been you. What do you mean by circumstances? La Mirror was invited from the Virginia as an ambassador of goodwill. It is vital that this case will be wrapped up swiftly. That's all the powers that be really want. Okay. Well, let's take a second. Alright. But what makes Machi the only possible suspect? Hair forehead? You seem to have forgotten about the talking. That you're talking to the prosecutor, the enemy. Well, you came to my office. You came to my office. What did you want me to do? Just say nothing and leave? Oh, man. All right. I think I like this side of Prosecutor Gavin better, actually. Like I said, I think he's definitely the best prosecutor. He's such like a... He just does his job, and he does it well. And he wants to find the truth. He doesn't really care about the glory. At least right now. Maybe it'll change. I'm not at liberty to discuss the particulars of the case. Especially not to the defense attorney. What? Did you just say me? The defense attorney? That's what I came to tell you. Okay, that's why you're here. Probably could have sent somebody else. He's not at the detention center. He wants to request your services. He? You mean Machi? Machi wants me? Thank you, Nappy. All right. This is what we've been waiting for, Apollo. Let's get going. Right. Good luck. I'm off to question La Mirror. Right, later. I hope I'm up to this. All right, so our first case without Phoenix holding our hand. July 8th, detention center visitor's room. Well, I just don't get it. I refuse to believe a cute little kid like that could do something so terrible. You said that already. So how are we gonna do this? Machi, everything's gonna be okay. We're here for you. Hi. Maybe you could tell me about last night? Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Huh? Oh no, the poor guy. It was when I realized how tough it must be. A little kid like this. In a country so far from everything he's ever known. Maybe La Mirror can help? Didn't Prosecutor Gavin say she was with him? Alright, we don't need a flashback. That was like 10 seconds ago. I know I forget things. You don't need to insult my memory that much. Come on. That was like less than 10 seconds ago. I'm off to question La Mirror. Come on. I'm not that dumb. Man. Well, what are we gonna do? That's a good question. Can't think of anything we can do but go with this. and hope for the best. The trial tomorrow? Oh, man. I feel bad for him, dude. To be continued. Well, that's crappy. I feel bad. Poor kid, dude. All right. Let's keep on going, guys. July 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Bonk.
Court is now in session for... How do I say that? Court is now in session for... What the...
Me whenever someone enters my chat.
How do I say that? I don't even know how to begin.
Oh, man. I feel it, Judge. I feel ya. Machi Debate, Your Honor. The Pixie of Arpeggio. Arpeggio. Why did I say Arpeggio? Arpeggio, dude. Do you know anything about music or not? Come on, E2. Man.
Right, this trial. His trial.
He doesn't even say anything.
Yes, him. That guy over there. His court is now in session.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is A-OK, Herr Judge.
Very well, Prosecutor Gavin.
Yeah. My opening statement, yeah?
No, actually, there was something else I wanted to ask you about.
Yes?
Say, you're going to visit someone in the hospital with an incurable disease. What do you say to them?
Eh?
I mean, you wouldn't say get well soon, right? You'd only be kicking them when they're down.
What are you talking about? Oh no.
Actually, I'm going to visit someone who is terminally ill.
Oh no, what? You're just using this as a therapy session? Somebody died, Judge. We need to talk about the case. What is this about, buddy?
Right after this trial. The Chief of Justice's son.
Oh. Chief Justice?
His son is afflicted with the most terrible disease.
Also, why are you giving us his personal medical details? This is wrong on so many levels. What are you doing?
He doesn't have long, it seems.
Ah.
So I thought I'd pay him a visit. I thought saying something moving might be the order of the day.
Why don't grown-ups ever just say what's on their mind instead of pretending? She's looking at me with something like disgust. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for? Bonk.
In any case, I'm a bit busy today, so let's wrap this up quickly.
Bro, it's a murder case. You can't just say, well, let's wrap it up. Somebody's dead. We're gonna take as long as we have to. We need to. And you know this is gonna be a 2-day trial. Well, I don't know, because yeah, last one was a 2-day trial. And I think this game might be 2-day trials. I could be wrong, though.
Prosecutor Gavin, your opening statement briefly.
You're in luck here, Judge. I believe you'll be going to the hospital visit sooner than you think. First, review the victim in the case. Roman Latouche, age 35. The global manager for Diva Songstress La Mirror. The cause of death, blood loss due to being shot by a large caliber revolver. This report has all the details.
The court accepts this into evidence.
Okay. I'll check that out in a minute here. By which I mean right now. Alright, victim name Romain Latouche, age 35. Damn, he was young. Wow, he does not look 35. He looks way older. Damn, boy aged like milk. Rest in peace. Time of death, July 7th, between 9 p.m. and 9:30. Cause of death, blood loss to the 45 caliber. Time elapsed between shooting and death, currently under review. Okay. Under review. What is this, a football game? American football, sorry guys.
45 caliber, that's large, isn't it? A direct hit from that could knock a man off his feet.
However, the bullet struck him in his shoulder. The damage to the body was slight. Death was not immediate. Okay. Cool. So it was blood loss like I was thinking. Bro, Apollo totally could have... I don't know, he could have tried. Apply some pressure. I guess no, because I think it went straight through. Sadly, his blood loss was such that he could not be saved.
I suppose the victim's condition would have been much worse considering.
Oh, they added the photo. Okay. 2 shots were fired. Coming on. I'm sorry. I care about this man. I'm just tired, okay? I'm not yawning because I'm bored. 1 shot missed. The other penetrated and passed through the victim's shoulder. Both bullets were found in the wall of the scene. Observe the diagram. Okay. There's like a wall protruding, though. Where did that second one come from? This is where the bullets hit.
I see. The court accepts this evidence.
All right. Let's take a look. Yeah, I don't know if you could line that up. If you take a look, I don't know if, because the window, well, I don't know where the window was, but I assume the window would have been probably behind that outjut of the wall. So I don't know. All right.
If we're talking about a 45 caliber revolver, we must assume that the killer was adept at the weapon's use.
Really? Yeah, apparently weapons at this size have powerful kickback. If, say, the judge tried to fire one, it'd break every bone in his body. See, that's a good joke.
Clearly exaggerated. The defense will take more care in choosing examples.
As I was saying, the victim was shot backstage in the dressing room. The dressing room has only one entrance to this door.
This does seem to be the case, yes.
However, there were witnesses who heard the gunshots. He's talking about you and Emma, huh? Yet, when the witnesses entered the room, it was empty, save for the victim's body, of course.
But that's impossible.
Oh my god, dude. Give him a minute. He'll get there. He'll get there. Exactly. This murder was impossible. For all but one person.
One person?
That is, of course, the defendant, Machi Tabe.
Only the defendant could have committed the crime. But how?
It's quite simple. The circumstances of the crime scene make it clear. Bonk.
Very well, I assume you have a testimony to back this claim up. Please show the witness to the stand.
Who's the witness? Emma? Yeah, it's gonna be Emma. Hey, it's Emma's first witness. It's 3 trials in. Your name and profession, please. I'm a Sky. I'm a detective for the police department. I was on security detail at the concert forum that night. Emma seems tired somehow. Well, yeah, you guys were there until past midnight. No wonder she's tired.
Security at the concert, you say?
Some security I was. I couldn't even stop a murder. Well, she's not. I still can't believe that. I guess she is a detective, but like, bro, does she even have a weapon?
Now, don't blame yourself. Things like this happen. I've made bigger mistakes than my career, you know.
Bro. Say the quiet part out loud, dude. You can't say that you're sitting there. I've made bigger mistakes, bro. She let somebody die, and you're like, well, I've made worse. You're the judge. Yeah, judges can make mistakes. I get that. I would not say that in the middle of a different case.
I've sentenced people to death that don't deserve it. It's fine. We do it all the time here.
Sure, that makes her feel much better. I want to hear about these bigger mistakes. Yeah, I do too. We already knew you were unqualified, but now you're admitting it. In any case, because you were on security detail, the crime was quickly discovered, and we were able to identify the killer. You may give the court your testimony if you would. Describe the circumstances of that day and your discovery on the crime, please. All right. I don't think she wants to, guys. Night of the murder, I was on security backstage at prosecutor Gavin's request. Only people involved with the concert in some way were allowed backstage. At the beginning of the 3rd set, I heard shots. Shots. So I went to the bar and got drunk. Not kidding. Wrong kind of shots. I went into the room filled with the blaring rock music and found the body. I examined the scene and determined that only the defendant could have done it. Okay, are you gonna expand upon that, or? God, man. Yeah, this case is so boring, dude. Ugh, how many more murder cases am I gonna have to do? I'm just kidding.
It was lucky that a detective was the first on the scene.
But the door was only the way out of the room, right? Yeah, pretty much. And I don't get it. How can they say that Machi did it? Looks like we need a bit more information.
Very well, the defense may begin the cross-examination.
Let's go. Hold it. The night of the murder was the night of the concert, yes? That's right. What was the detective doing? Sorry, what was the detective doing on security detail, might I ask? If it was only a concert, my thoughts exactly. But orders are orders, even when they come from rock gods. Prosecutor Gavin. Yeah, allow me to explain. I smelled something that day, you might say. The stench of conspiracy. That day at the concert hall. Conspiracy? Well, isn't it obvious? My keys, that whole morning. No, the whole day was ruined. It's all because someone stole my keys. Oh man, Gavin, you're so funny. I couldn't ride my hog to the show. I couldn't open my guitar case. Here he goes again. Isn't it possible he simply misplaced them? Misplaced them? Misplaced items don't wander into the murder victim's hand on their own.
What's this, Prosecutor Gavin? If your keys were in the victim's hand, that makes you prime suspect.
I mean, look at the judge actually doing something useful. Obviously, it's not him, but that's hilarious. Love, slow acting, and new outro queen. What? Outro queen is waiting for you. He's singing something. Does everything with this guy have to be so over the top? Yeah. Duh. Look at him, dude. Look at him. Killing happened in the middle of the concert. I was like a sailor adrift on a sea of sound. Anyway, I didn't want anything else stolen, so I put the detective with the most time on their hands to the task.
I see, I can accept that.
Well, I can't. What do you mean on time on their hand? Bonk. Oh, you got bonked. You got bonked.
Please, the testimony.
Man, poor Emma, dude. Ooh, what was that sound? That was weird. Hold it! Hold it! We were let in, though. I didn't know about that. I certainly didn't invite you. Come on, Emma. I gave Fraulein special permission to be there. I wanted to see her again. Oh boy, did you hear that? We're officially involved now. Involved with a murder case. Gee, great. Some other hangers-on tried to get backstage, but I drove them off. No other outsiders were there then. But what about the mysterious yellow man? What about the man in the yellow hat? Not the cool one. And then... I believe we were having a chat when we heard the shots. You were the one chatting. I was eating snackoos. Bro, those look like sausages. Speaking of, I'm in a bit of a sausage. These look like really good sausages, man. Oh, I love those, dude. Those look so good. I mean, they're clearly not, but they look like sausage, dude. Like little, like tiny sausage links, man. Oh.
Oh, hey, no snacking in the court.
And you're sure the shots came from Lamiroir's room? Yes, absolutely. Hey, I'm the one being cross-examined here. Here, this'll keep you quiet. Kertonk. Oh, thanks. Munch, munch. How about munch, Emma? Oh, she's giving him to watch. Oh, that's cute. You were right.
How do you mistake her about that? Please either talk or eat, not both at the same time.
I don't know if that gulp came through, but I gulped as loud as I could possibly gulp. Gulp. Right, so after that, me and Mr. Lawyer there opened the dressing room door. Okay, I read that. Rock. Blaring, yes.
When you say rock, are you referring perhaps to this rock and roll music that's so popular these days?
Bro, Judge is like 2035. We are way past rock and roll. Those are called like Slim Jims. Yeah, it could be like a Slim Jim, but it feels like more gourmet than a Slim Jim, you know? Like Slim Jims are pretty good. They're like super processed. That looks like I could buy that in like a fancy European store. Just like a little sausage link like to go. I don't think those are real, but like, oh man. Like a gourmet Slim Jim. That's what it looks like to me. But it's crunchy, so it's probably like a candy. I think that's what she, because when she's saying chocolate snack goose, I'm assuming it's like some kind of, it's probably some kind of like puffy, crunchy candy. Maybe like a, maybe it could be like, I don't know what they would be like. I can feel the texture in my mouth of what I'm trying to describe. Maybe like a malt something. Like Whoppers maybe. I'm feeling it might be like Whoppers. I don't know if you've ever had a Whopper before, but it's made out of like malted milk. It's very good. Very good. They come in like those packages of like 3 little balls. They're like 3 different colors, a white, tan, and brown one. So good. So good. That's the texture I'm feeling in my mouth is a Whopper. Rock Dwayne Johnson. No, Dwayne Johnson murdered somebody. It's over. That's right. When we went into the dressing room, music was blaring over the speaker on the wall. It piped the sound from the stage into the backstage through the speakers. Way in the people in the back can hear what they're supposed to be on stage. Did it have to be so loud? Probably shouldn't have been that loud. You don't listen to the Gavineers with your ears. You'll feel it with your entire body and soul. Yeah, but the backstage speakers aren't for listening. They're for knowing your cue. I always have the backstage monitors at full volume. When we walked into the room, the band was playing Guilty Love, I believe, making it easy to determine the time of the crime.
If you could hear that music playing.
And everyone on stage for that song has an alibi, including myself. Anyway, I closed off the scene. Yeah, I don't think it's Gavin. I closed off the scene and started my investigation. Okay. Hold it! How could you know something like that? As I said, it was clear from the circumstances. Listen. We know there was only one exit from the room, that door. The small window opened only a tiny crack, and I was standing in front of that door. So how could the killer have fled the scene through that small vent in the ceiling? Do you see that small vent in the floor, Gregory? Have you heard of the game Among Us? You need to vent. Oh man, I'm so glad that this game came out, or that I'm playing this game after the Among Us craze, because I only now just realized there's a vent. Machi vented. I'm gonna die. I wish I hadn't said that. There's only one possibility, the air vent. Oh! But that air vent was too small. Who could possibly... Exactly. It's like, oh crap. There's certainly no way you could get through there, nor me. Nor the only one who could fit through was a child. A child? Then it must have been Trucy. Your Honor, I accuse Trucy. What the heck, Apollo? Remember, access to those rooms was limited. Only those involved with the concert were allowed. And of all the people involved with the concert, only one is small enough to be considered a child. What about Trucy?
The defendant?
And it's kind of nice that they're not considering her a child, but she is. Trucy is definitely a child. The pixie of Arpeggio flitted up toward the sky and disappeared from the scene of the crime. But that's just conjecture. Blind or partially blind? Currently, they are saying he is fully blind. Let's see here. I mean, I doubt it'll be a lie, but yeah, he's fully blind. But I don't know, maybe they could say like, I was lying the whole time, but no, we are supposed to believe that he's fully blind. He's not partially blind. No, there was no other way out of that room. You were there, you should know, Hair Forehead. And there is another vital piece of evidence. Evidence? What? Marks were found on the air vent grill. Oh, okay. Traces that had been recently opened. Wait, what? And something else was found quite clearly. The defendant, Machi Tobai's fingerprints. What? What? Why didn't anyone tell me this? Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Order, order, order!
The air vent was the only way out of the room. The defendant's fingerprints were found on the grill. Well, Hair Forehead, what fairy tale does this suggest to you? Only one could pass through the air vent, that doorway to heaven. And that one is our pixie. Why are you looking at me, Apollo? You could have done it. Hey, I was out whooping it up in the audience. So this was his decisive evidence.
Quite decisive indeed.
Bonk.
I believe that's enough of that.
What, bro? I didn't... Who's gonna scream objection?
The prosecution has a rather convincing case. The only way in and out of the crime scene was watched, making the defendant the only one who could possibly leave the scene. Simple and decisive. I believe we've heard enough to determine our verdict, even if it was in a hurry to make a hospital visit.
I'm sure the Chief of Justice will appreciate the gesture. Unfortunately, we have no direct witnesses. Fortunately, the criminal left decisive evidence for us. That will have to be enough. Guys, can you let me do my job? Can I, like, do my thing? Please? I'd like to do my job. I can't be over already.
Very well, I believe this trial is finished. If the defense have no contradicting evidence...
Bro, you didn't even give me a chance. Let me look through my stuff, man. The prosecution has presented our proof clear and plain. If you have contradicting evidence, well, let me make a little save and then I'll get back to you on that one, Gavin. Give me a minute. All right, let me check my folder here. It better be clear and plain. Apollo, they've got us on the ropes already. Better come up with something quick. I know. Think, what can I get out of this? We need evidence or a witness. I can prove Machi's innocent beyond a doubt. About that, gulp.
Mr. Justice, do you have contradicting proof that can overturn the prosecution's case? If you do, you'd better tell us about it now.
This is it, and so soon. If I mess this one up, it's all over. I'll make a closer save here. All right, so it's gonna be the gun, right? Because they kept saying like, oh, he'll die if he shoots the gun. So the court wants contradicting evidence. Yes. I'll show you evidence. The defense is prepared to show contradicting evidence. Yeah, I don't have anyone else as a witness, right? Oh, I could call La Mirror because they said that Siren was a witness. So if this doesn't work, yeah, I'll try calling La Mirror. This should be interesting. What sort of evidence?
Yes, what sort of evidence, Mr. Justice? Show us the evidence contradicting the prosecution's claims.
It's the gun. They said that there's no way a kid could do it. Take that! The evidence does more. This evidence is more than contradicts. It flips the whole case on its head. Thank you for presenting evidence that is both clear and plain as requested.
Yes, clearly and plainly wrong.
Okay, so that's just... Alright, so it's going to be called La Mirror then.
I'm afraid the only thing flipped on its head was you as a child, Mr. Justice.
Oh man, you'd have to say that. That was mean. I guess that wasn't it. My claim is clear. The only person who could have fled... Okay. So we'll call Mirror here. I guess it's too soon to say that. Let's call a witness. Prosecutor Gavin, you claim that there was no witnesses to the crime. Are you absolutely sure? Absolutely, I'd swear on it. I'd swear it on my career as a prosecutor. Oh boy. We're about to get prosecutor number 2 real quick because he's about to quit. Poor guy. And on my million-seller hit song, Antrokini, my love. I have no idea what that word is. I'm just making it up, guys. I have no idea. There he goes again. That's too bad, because there was a witness.
Oh, really now? But how did you come to possess this knowledge that the prosecution clearly does not?
Because I'm the only one in the world who knows this. What's going on? I just talked to him and now... He's alive. Mr. Latus, can you hear me?
Cold. So cold. Witness.
We got ads starting soon. Should be the last ad break of the night, though. Let's go. You're cold. Don't worry. You're going to be fine. Help us on the way.
Can't see.
Hang in there, Mr. Latus. Tell me, who was the witness?
The witness is Siren.
Rip.
What? The victim said this before he died?
Perhaps he did, and perhaps he did not. What do you mean by that? All we know is what Herr Forehead says. I mean, yeah, that's like a he said, she said kind of thingy. It's no testimony, especially since it comes from the defense attorney himself. Objection! But it's the truth. He said it. I even told you about it. But apparently you ignored me completely. It's my policy to fully investigate everything I deem relevant. All right. The ads are beginning now. I hope you have fun in the ads. I hope you get to watch something entertaining. I will see you shortly. I will fill you in on what you missed out on during these short ad break here. If you're subbed on Twitch or over on YouTube, you gotta keep watching and enjoy the fun part. All right. I'll see you in a bit. He did not deem us relevant. Clearly, this rookie lawyer thinks he can tell me how to do my job. Bonk.
That's enough. Mr. Justice, we need clear contradictory proof from you. This witness of yours are known to the prosecution. I hope you're right. Failure carries a stiff penalty.
Perhaps a stiffer penalty than usual is called for. There's no backing out now.
Let's hear the name of your witness, Mr. Justice.
All right, this is... It was Phoenix Wright, the prime suspect in the murder. No, it's Mirror.
Take that! Mirror?
Recall Mr. Latus's last words.
The witness is Siren.
I change his voice every time he shows up, dude.
The Siren? Aha, he meant Siren.
That's right, the Siren of Le Ballad, La Mirror. La Mirror was only on stage for the second set, and she had access to the backstage area. She could have been a witness.
I see. Well, Prosecutor Gavin.
My claim still stands. There was no witness to this crime. Bonk.
Very well. Let's hear it from the horse's mouth then, shall we? We will now take a break from Detective Emma Sky's cross-examination.
This is just a break? Oh my god.
Please show La Mirror to the witness stand.
La Mirror would say nothing that night of the murder. Not today, though. Today we'll drag a story out of her, no matter what it is. Alright, Captain, what do you think? My distinct honor to welcome the Siren of the Ballad to our courtroom. You are too kind.
Oh, you can speak English.
Yes, I can. Though I'm not very good. There is much I do not know.
You speak so well. Have you spent time here before?
Actually, I do not know how I came by the knowledge of your own language. Oh, that's very smart. Look at you, keeping the facade up. Very cool. Nor where I studied it. Huh? Does she mean she doesn't know? I too thought to call her as a witness, but I did not. Welcome back from ads, everybody. All you missed was that we called La Mirror to the stage. You really didn't miss out on anything, no big revelation, so don't worry, you missed nothing important. But yeah, let's keep going. I had a reason, of course. What's that? La Mirror suffers from amnesia. What? Surely not.
Amnesia?
La Mirror is not my true name. Yet I remember nothing of the time before I was given it. Is this like all a ploy? Like, are they lying for her sake or for the sake of her image or? Nothing of the time before I started singing on stage. Wow, she's even more mysterious than I thought. As lauded singer La Mirror, she lives a good life. There are little difficulties for her thanks to her success. Yet, I did not wish to subject her to unnecessary stress.
I see. I care surprisingly little about people's pasts. You have nothing to fear in this court, La Mirror.
Thank you. Yet there's something I do not understand. I'm being called as a witness. What might I say? No one will tell me anything of what happened. La Mirror, let me be frank. I did not want to ask you up here to testify. Yet that young gentleman with the wide forehead over there was adamant that you stand. Oh my. Congratulations, Apollo. You're the bad guy. No, not me. I would never do that. No. Bonk.
Well, now that you're here, please give us your testimony. If nothing else, the sound of your voice is welcome. Tell us what you saw the night of the crime.
All right, here we go. What do we got? What I saw. As for what I saw nothing. That night I was invited to sing on stage, and this I did. I did not return backstage after the second set. And then I was led by the police to Mr. Gavin's dressing room, and was told to wait there. That was where I learned that something had happened, but I wasn't told the details. Okay.
I must say, you sound wonderful just testifying.
I hope that was he was too distracted to hear what she was actually saying. There you have it. She saw nothing that night. Now, we can only pray that the defense has the sense to admit defeat and refrain from detaining her longer than needed be. Wow, you just got better, Apollo. Way to go.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Keep it short and sweet.
La Mirror wouldn't talk to me the night of the crime. She must know something. I've got to find out what. Okay. Hold it! But you must have seen something. Mr. Latouche named you. Mr. Latouche? How can I tell you what I don't know? La Mirror, he said you were a witness with his dying words. I do not know what he meant to say that night. Okay. Hold it! It was a great concert. You heard me sing. Thank you. I was hoping to get an autograph later, actually. Oh, so you actually do like her. Okay, cool. You actually like her music. That's cool. Of course.
Mr. Justice, this is a cross-examination. You are out of line. If anyone deserves an autograph here, it's me.
On my gavel would be nice. Oh man, you guys are crazy. Herr Judge.
What's this?
It's my autograph. Now keep this trial moving.
I don't care. You're not a woman. I don't like men. What? Oh, my grandchild will be so happy.
Okay, never mind. He actually does like him. Let's go. Apparently his grandson is a big fan. Let's continue, shall we? If you would, Miss La Mirror. Tell us what you did after your stellar performance. Hold it! You did not return backstage once? Where were you then? What were you doing? I was cleaning up on stage. There are many things I must do for a performance other than simply sing. And Machi was with you at that time? Unfortunately, I do not know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No way. Is that the official, the real Maximilian Galactica? I'm honored. I'm so let my gayness amaze you. Oh, that's incredible. That's like the third Phoenix Wright character who's followed. We have Maximilian Galactica, we have Phoenix Wright. I think we also have, who else do we have? Do we have Edgeworth? I don't know, a long time ago, I think we had another Phoenix Wright character follow. Let's go! It is Von Karma, yes. Oh man. Welcome in, Maximilia Galactica. Are you all of them? Are you all the characters? Let's go. Oh man, I haven't thought of Maximilian in a long time. What a guy and a half. I remember hating him, but now I love him. I only hated him because he's a magician, and as an ex-magician, I hate magicians. That being said, I do love all the magicians now in Ace Attorney. I love Max and I love Trucy, so I've grown past my depression. How are you doing? Thank you for the follow, though. I'm Ito Merely, a jazz singer from the future. I normally play a lot of Blue Archive and now horse racing, but on Mondays I play Phoenix Wright, and I also play Professor Layton. So yeah, that's what we do on Mondays. That's what we're doing right now. We're in the middle of a trial. We are doing Apollo Justice, and it's fun. Yeah, I appreciate the follow. Yatta! I'm getting close to the end here. Plus, my voice is giving out. Rest in peace. Then I was led by the police for Mr. Gavin's dressing room. With Machi, correct? How was he then? He seemed as he always does. Though I believe he was shocked by the news of Mr. Latus's death. Yet, he is not the type to show much emotion. Yes, he's given the police no ends of headaches. His answers most... Whoop, sorry, a voice crack. He answers most questions with silence, and those glinting frames speaks nothing. The questioning hasn't gotten very far. We sat there waiting. Okay. How was the incident explained to you? I was told nothing in detail, only that Mr. Latus died.
Of course, investigations require some security.
But Mr. Latus was my manager. I want to know more. I wanted to know more. I should have been told. Both Machi and I were beside ourselves with concern. Allow me to apologize, but please understand. Keeping you in the dark was as painful for me as it was for you. Yes, I understand. Think of what doesn't ring true about her testimony. Yeah, it's hard to imagine Amira lying. She might not be lying, but she's hiding something. Wouldn't she tell me the night of the murder? So we get another loop here. I saw nothing. I was invited to sing on stage. This I did. I did not return backstage after the second set. I then was led and told to wait there. That was when I learned... Okay, wait. Isn't it the brooch? I feel like it's the brooch, right? I did not return backstage, but you did because we found this in the crime scene. Therefore, I'm gonna make a save because I'm a little baby.
And since when did archaeology involve kidnapping young women?
That is a beautiful, beautiful thing to describe what's happening. It really isn't. But hi, Ronan. Thank you for the Professor Layton. Oh, I haven't heard that line in a while. And thank you for the hydration. Hydration Layton. Let's go. How are you doing, Ronan? Welcome on in. Good to see you. We're in the middle of a case. We're about to tell this woman that you were at the crime scene. How dare you lie to me? I really hope it's not the hot girl again. Come on, you can't just make the pretty lady the murderer twice in a row. Come on, man. I'm sorry, Lamiror, but I'm having trouble believing you. Send a highlighted message. It wasn't Trucy. She was nowhere near the crime scene. It truly wasn't. It could not have been Trucy. We just had dinner. Let's go. What'd you have for dinner? It was tasty. I was talking about it before, but I had Snappies with sauerkraut. Oh, man. Oh, man. I love Snappies, dude. I love Snappies. They're so good. Never had one? They're very good. Like white hot dogs. They're so tasty. A little bit of sauerkraut. Oh, boy. Hell yeah. Why, that's Lamiror's. She was wearing it for her song. Care to add that to the testimony, Prosecutor Gavin? What? This brooch was found after the murder took place. At the very scene of the crime. What? Lamiror, how did your brooch get backstage if you did not go there yourself? And as Prosecutor Gavin just told us, you had been wearing it during your performance that night. Why is her like mouth veil opaque on the other side?
What is the meaning of this, Lamiror? Please explain.
Lamiror. She says English is quite difficult. There's no way you know what she said, but okay, Gavin. Okay, Gavin. That trick's not gonna work here. Your forehead may be large, but you're a lawyer. You're a lawyer, truly. And some Punjabi food. Ooh, order some mixed in veggie curry and bread buns. Oh, that sounds tasty. That sounds tasty. Beautiful. I hope you enjoyed it. But you have missed one important fact. What now? In fact, at a time at the incident, I went backstage but for a moment. But that's not what you said. That's not what you said. That's not what you said. Why did you lie? What? Think back to the moment of the crime. You know where if I speak? Is she really saying all that? Why is she talking about Apollo? Right when the incident occurred. She's talking about that? Watch this room for me. I have to call for backup. Right, understood. You want me to make sure no one comes in, right? Mr. Lachus, can you hear me?
Cold, so cold.
Witness. How many times are they going to show us this scene, dude? I've seen this scene like 8 times. Only for the critical moments? Yes, yes. Could siren witness anything? Emma, what was that? What? Who's there? What's wrong? Emma, did you see anyone just now? Huh? No. Just sworn I heard the door close. I looked into the room. Just a glance, mind you. So, this is when your brooch dropped. That explains that. It does. There is no other time I could have dropped it. Well, that's ridiculous. You only looked in for an instant, but you dropped your brooch? Hair forehead? What? She's raised the possibility. The only thing that can counter that is evidence.
So she looked in at the crime scene.
Actually, I intended to go into the dressing room. I knew nothing of what had happened, of course. The moment I opened the door, I heard a horrible voice. Hair forehead shouting, "Who's there?" No doubt. A horrible voice indeed. Go, come on, man. I thought we were cool. I thought we were cool. I closed the door immediately. Bonk.
Very well, that explains the brooch. Let's return to your testimony.
It's too convenient. She's hiding something. Lamiror, you did look into that room, though, right? Yes. Testify as to what you saw. Very well. Though it was only the briefest of glimpses. Okay, I went back just for a moment. Wait, why is this thing lighting up now? Oh, they all light up. I saw nothing. The late Mr. Latus's body was behind a wall. Ooh, okay. It was behind a wall. A wall? Where was the wall? What? Was there a wall there? Is what in English? A division or a partition, I believe. Why do you... When did you have the time to learn Borginian? I mean, he's a musician, maybe, and he knew he was going to sing with her. Maybe he just learned it. It was a large dressing room divided into two halves, and the murder took place inside the half. I guess the partition might have hidden the body. Alright, so there's something to add. I'm gonna press the rest. What would that be? I saw nothing. The late Mr. Latus's body was behind a wall. Is that true? It's not behind the wall. Oh, yeah, but from her angle, it would have been behind the wall. Okay. Alright, let's keep pressing. Witness Machi, correct? Or with Machi, correct? How was he then? Seemed like he always does. Although I believe he was shocked by the news of Mr. Latus's death. Yet he is not the type to show much emotion. Oh wait, I've already read this. I saw nothing. The late Mr. Latus's body was behind a wall. Backstage for just a moment. Where was that actually found? I think it was found at the entrance, right? Hey, also shifted. This postcard was over here at the front. I don't know why they moved these around. Oh, we can still listen to the jam. I wonder if we can hear like a gunshot. Hold on a minute. It'd be kind of cool. What if we can like hear a gun? I don't hear anything there. I know this has nothing to do with anything, but let's see. Okay, nothing there. Could turn the metronome off. Okay, nothing there. This piano is fun. Speaking of arpeggios. Okay. Wait, I bet there's a gunshot like infused with the drums for sure. Oh my gosh, these controls are really weird. Okay. Guys, that was a waste of time. I just wasted all my time. There was nothing there. Oh, man. Bum bum. What I saw nothing. I was invited to sing on stage. This I did. When my performance was finished, I went on stage just for a moment, or backstage. You saw nothing. I mean, I'm gonna make a save here. This probably is gonna do nothing, but I'm gonna show the floor plan. His body was behind a wall. Yeah, no. Okay, it's not that. It's not that. Oh, man. Do 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 do. What would it be? The late was behind a wall. What would it have been, though? The victim's left hand. What does this have to do with anything? I want to press this again. I mean, they could just be like, this could be a misnomer and this has nothing to do with it. Wall, there was a wall. Division or a partition, I believe. Large dressing room divided into two halves. Murder took place on the inside half. A partition might have hidden the body. Okay. I don't think there's anything to do here. Then I was led by the police into the dressing room and told to wait there. I learned something had happened, but I wasn't told in detail. But you did see him. You saw his dead body, though. What happened? Hard to imagine her lying. Might not be lying, but she's hiding something. What wouldn't she tell me the night of the murder? Oh, man. Do I have to perceive, maybe? All right, let me move. Oh, she's looking away. Let's see. Let's try perceiving. Let's hear it again. Let's check down here. You can't see her eat her mouth, or her hands, I mean. It's gotta be in her face, right? Hello, Ice. How goes? I'm trying to figure this out and then I'm going to bed because I'm tired. She's not talking here. She's not talking during that second line. Is that a perception? Finished interviewing. Let's go. How did the interviews go? Hope they went well. All right, see, look, she's talking, right? But during this line, she's not talking. So maybe that means we perceive? She's not talking here? Gotcha! Oh, it was her Adam's apple. I could not see her Adam's apple. The late Mr. Latouse's body, you say? I totally guessed. I mean, I guess it worked because I saw a different animation, but I got so lucky on that. Yes. You know something more about Mr. Latouse's death than you're saying. What? That's good candidates. Let's go! I'm happy to hear that. I could see you trying not to remember. The effort you made to swallow. You can't fool my eyes. Huh? It is true, I was so terrible after all. Why did Mr. Latouse have to be shot? One moment, La Mirror. Yes? What was that you just said? Oh yeah, you shouldn't have known he was shot. Why did Mr. Latouse have to be shot? Yes. She was hiding something. I knew it. La Mirror, I'm afraid you haven't realized it, but your words just now contradict your testimony. Huh? How could that be? Take this. Take this! Throws a gun at her. 100 contradictor. It was the gun. It could be the gun, it could be him. If I do not misunderstand the meaning of contradiction, it is you. Okay. It's meaningless. Okay. I know what it is. It's because you shouldn't have known he's dead. Or how you thought he was shot. Alright, let me try this again. Oh, I have to do all this crap again, dude. Lump. Look at that lump.
Gotcha!
Gotcha! Alright, let's go here. Go, go, go! Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go to bed after this. I'm so tired. I'll have to reset my modem too. Okay, we'll make a save here. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. I was hiding some Shinju. I'm afraid you haven't realized it, but your words just now, they contradict your testimony. He was shot. I guess I'll do the wall. No, I'm gonna start staying the meaning of contradiction. Okay. I know what it is. I know what it is. You should know that he was shot, but I just don't know what to present. I have the evidence to prove it. I don't know, is it this? Bro, what is it? I know what it is! How do I prove it? I know what you want me to say, but I don't know how to say it. Please let it end. Oh my gosh, please. I know what it is. Is it this? Is the only thing about being shot? Oh my god, dude. What is it? What is it? I know what you want me to say. I hate this. My least favorite part. Oh man. Maybe it's like... Thanks, Nappy. What would it be? I don't know, like keys now? Dude, what do you want me to say? I know what it is. Alright, I'm just testing everything, guys. I'm just gonna go through it all. We're just not contradict your testimony. Okay. It's definitely not that. Is it the brooch, maybe? The autopsy? Oh, did I not test the autopsy? I thought I did. We'll check the autopsy here. I thought I did, but I also could have missed it because I was jumping around. Nope, not the autopsy. So what is next? The brooch, I think we need to do. If I miss something, please let me know, because I get distracted a lot. Again? Dude, what is this? Kai. I already did the gun. I'm gonna do it again. Okay. So what is it then? If it's not... You know what? I'm just gonna enjoy the song, Neon. This is a good song. I gotta get rid of this song, dude. Oh man. This is some good stuff. This is also so loud. Oh man. I'm so glad you saved up for this. Such a good song. I should go to bed. I just need to go to bed. Oh, we did it! Thank you, Raisa. Raisa helped us figure it out. Neon, you're the best. It's so loud, guys. It's like burning my ears. Oh, man. Thanks, Neon. That actually made me a little bit awake. Fatigue might be getting to our heads. And yeah, I'm heading to bed now that we figured this out. I'm finishing her sentence and then I'm going to bed. I'm so exhausted. Thank you, Neon. That was hilarious. That was awesome. Tell me, Lamiror, how did you know he had been shot? So what did I present her? Was it this? Oh, because it says don't tell anybody. Okay, I'm dumb. It says don't tell anybody. All right, I get it. That actually, see, that woke me up, Neon. It woke me up, and now I can actually understand the evidence. Well, immediately following the incident, a gag order was placed on the scene. This is the document proving that. In your testimony, you told the court, no one told me anything about the incident. Furthermore, you testified that you hadn't seen nothing. Yet you knew that Mr. Latouche had been shot. It is gonna be in my head forever. How could you have known? York? Did I say York? Oh my god. Alright, for real. I'm gonna just take a pause right in the middle of the action. I don't care. Lamiror! I'm taking a pause right in the middle of the action, guys. Right in the middle of the action. Oh yeah, baby. Wait, no. Sure you want to quit? No, I want to go to main menu. Don't save. Yes. Okay. Bedtime, baby. It's bedtime. Oh yeah. I'm so exhausted. I doubt she's streaming. Is she still streaming? Yeah. Wait, what? No, they're not gone forever. What was her name? Crystal something? No, the streamer that I found is gone. I'm so sad. I don't even know what they were anymore, but hey, I don't think they're streaming. Oh, I could just go Ace Attorney, right? Well, regardless, I'm EP. Hold on. Wait, there it is. I'm so tired. Yeah, it's just... Oh, there's a couple people now. Yeah, the person I found is gone, unfortunately. Well, hey, I'll have to look them up later. I did follow them. I followed them specifically, one, because they were the only one streaming at the time. But two, they're also into bikes and motorcycles, which my friend Odie is also into motorcycles. So I was like, hey, another VTuber into motorcycles. I must connect them. So I'll be looking into that. But I'm so exhausted right now. I'm going to go to bed. Yeah, night night, everybody. Good night, Gare. I would, Ronan, but I'm so tired. I don't really want to raid anyone. I'll raid someone on Wednesday. Speaking of Wednesday, I'm going to be playing Blue Archive. We're going to continue the story. It's going to be Wednesday, Friday stream. we're going to do the Fox Squad. The Fox Squad. I'm so excited. I love them. You guys are going to get to meet Otogi. You're going to get to meet my wife that I never get to talk about because she's not in the game. It's going to be awesome. That'll be Wednesday night and Friday night. I'm going to split them up like I normally do. It's going to be a lot of fun. No stream on Saturday. I'm a little busy on Saturday, so no stream on Saturday. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, I go sleep. Good night. Night, night, everybody. Bye-bye.